This is Nancy Atlas, and today I'm at Star Island talking with Capitan Numero Uno, East End legend extraordinaire, Frank Mundus. Let's take a few moments to get to know Frank a little bit better. I just have to say that you being back in Montauk has been a real celebration. I was here, I've lived here a long time when you caught the big monster. And I think that there's been so many levels of people loving you, having you back, because not only are you a world famous fisherman, but you're a great guy. And they even say you're funny.
Well,
Don't let them.
no. I tell my customers, if I can't have more fun than them, I'm not going to take them out. I'm the one.
You must have been a good date in your day.
I'm the one that's supposed to have the fun.
1964. Is that when you caught the 4,500 pound?
That is the jaw from the 4,500 pound fish. Now that's the one that we caught commercially. There's two ways of doing it. One is commercially and one is sport.
What's the difference?
The difference is commercially it's harpooned
Okay.
with ropes and barrels, just like that in the movie.
That they stole from you.
Yeah, right.
Everybody knows, and that makes you only cooler. You know that.
Okay, don't make no difference.
So with ropes and harpoons and barrels.
Yeah, that's commercially. Now, the other one is sport. This one here that you see, the amount of, that was a 3,427 pound fish.
And that was caught on rod and reel? Does that make
Rod
it?
and reel.
Okay.
That makes it sport. So we got the largest one sport and the largest one commercial.
How long did it take to get that shark?
5 hours. 5 hours, 5 harpoons.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have,
Remember that scene in Jaws? The one that I really like is when he's pushing on the throttle and he says, "I got me a taxidermy man home, gonna have a heart attack when he see what I brung him." I like that. I like that one. I mean, he don't even have the fish. In those days, nobody else was shark fishing. I was the only boat bringing in sharks. So everybody would drop whatever they were doing and run to get here to be up there close. They want to be first. Every scene in the movie Jaws came right off the boat. Because every fish you catch over 1,000 pounds, you catch different. You have a different story. So he put all the stories together and made the movie Jaws. That's all.
I want to see the royalties, baby.
No. I want to see one word, thanks. And I never got it. I had Peter Benchley on the boat. We'd done a program for the American Sportsman just before the movie came out, before Jaws came out. And he was on the boat for 5 days, shoulder to shoulder, never said thanks when he got off the boat.
I don't think that that's a lot to ask.
One word.
Thanks. One word.
One word.
What did you find in the tiger shark?
Tin cans.
Tin cans?
What looks like tomato cans. You know, the large ones. Right? Yeah. Now, after the movie, we took a mannequin. A mannequin at his store window. Nice.
Oh, so you've had some fun with this then.
We just took the wrist, the hand, and stuffed it in the shop. Now, we opened it up, and I sat back, and I watched a dozen of these idiots looking, right? And the mate says, "Oh, what's this?" And he pulls out the bloody hand, right? And I watched the faces, and they were deadpan. One guy says, "Did you find any watches, wristwatch?" The other one says, "Where's the rest of the body?" And this was flat. It went over like a lead balloon because it was after the movie, and they expected this.
It was genius in its moment.
If I'd done it before the movie, I'd have it start a riot.
Have you ever been scared by a shark while you've been catching a shark? Have you ever gotten in?
You don't have time to be scared. A lot of people ask you that. How do you have time when you're in a tight situation and you're about to get your leg busted or your arm smashed? You get out of it. And then you turn to the mate and say, "Wow, that was a close one." No, the boys down there in Durban, South Africa, they were still whaling. They would go out and harpoon a whale and bring them in that same day. They had one man had a long pole, and on the end of the pole he had a blade, almost a sickle blade, and the pole was probably 12 foot long. And he would spin his pole around and around and around and get closer and closer to the whale and hit him right in the vent and go zip towards his head, drop the pole and run.
Oh my gosh.
And Pete says this to the manager, what was that all about? And he said, well, sometimes if a whale just has eaten a big squid and you open him up, as soon as you open him up, the squid's got you.
Ah!
Like that. So he's got you. Just as fast as that. See? Before you can move, he's got you. And he pulls the guy's arm, tears the guy's arm off. Yeah. So that's how they invented the pole with the knife on. If there was a giant squid in there, it would zip and he would fall out. Yeah? And then they would take care of him after that.
I'm speechless because nobody is able to scare me, and you just got me really good with the squid.
Well, what would be worse if the squid got you?
It's true. Basically, if there is a team of people that go to hunt the giant squid, sign Frank Mundus up. He needs to be steering that ship.
Well, you see, you can't do it unless you anchor a boat out there.
All right,
You
well, he
could,
needs
yeah.
to be
Yeah,
dropping that anchor
Yeah, yeah.
for that giant squid.
It would be a big project, and it would cost a lot of money. I mean, you were looking at probably $100,000 just to get set up, to get started.
So
Yeah.
maybe we can get a little somebody to email you.
I know that there's giant squid there.
Frank, if somebody put up the money
Uh,
and said, Frank, go do this.
Then
Monster
I would
Man,
do it.
do it, baby. Would you do it?
I would come out of retirement for that.
How you would come out of retirement to catch the giant squid?
That's right, and we would do it. We'd catch them.
And that person, whoever funded that, would be known for the rest of history.
Yeah, nobody's ever caught a fresh one for them people, the scientists
I
to
like
look at.
this. I like this.
Yeah.
So if somebody would write that check and make it happen, you would come out of retirement to catch a giant
I would
squid.
do it because it'd be a challenge.
Baby,
I
you
love
better-
a challenge.
You better hope I don't go gold, solid gold. I'm a musician because I'll be writing that check for you. What do we want to name our boat?
You can name it
Hooker.
whatever you want.
Let's name it Hooker.
That's good, Hooker. But anyhow, a lot of the nonsense is in my new book. I guess you've seen my new book.
50 years a hooker.
50 Years of Hooker. That's my new book.
To Nancy. Once a hooker, always a hooker.
There you go.
Love
There
Frank
you go.
Mundus.
All right, no problem. No problem.
So you have a. Can we talk a little bit about Arnold Bohr?
Oh, you can talk with anyone, anything you want to talk about.
I love Arnold Bohr. 495 pounds of love.
Nice.
Do you miss him?
Oh, yeah.
Where is he right? Is he in Hawaii?
Sure, I was going to put him in my suitcase, but I figured I better not.
It must be hard leaving Arnold Bohr. What
well,
kind of
it
pig
ain't
is he?
mine, really. It's my wife, Jen. It's Jenny's. It's her pet. And matter of
Listen,
fact,
your wife is a hardcore vegetarian. She's feeding that pig Gatorade. I read that little outline. Gatorade and
fun.
Pepsi and candy?
yeah.
I
not
see a
only
little
that,
split here.
Not only that, you want to see her feed the pig yogurt in a metal spoon, and he never touches the spoon.
Come on, like he
Never
licks
touches
it out
that.
of. Frank, she
Takes it
won't
out.
let you put your spoon into her rice when you're cooking, and yet she hand feeds the pig. What is going on here?
Well, it's, what can I tell you? We have a big ice box or refrigerator, as you call it. Okay?
Is it full of fish?
No, full of fish. No. Very seldom is any fish in there.
You're kidding me. You have a freezer because my father's a fisherman, and we have the battle of the freezer. I mean,
No.
it's
No
chum
problem.
and fish,
Oh,
baby.
well. Yeah, no.
What does Frank Mundus have in his freezer?
I don't need chum,
You-
but I do need ice cream. Huh?
What's your favorite flavor?
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever venture out for like some rum raisin? Or?
Rum raisin is good. Yeah.
Well, John's in Montauk has some really great ice cream.
I can't get past John's. For some
this-
reason, the car just goes right in there.
So you got the new book, 50 Years a Hooker. How
That's
can we
it.
get this at the website?
Yeah,
fmundus.com.
right.
And you're all over the place. If we're in Hawaii, can I stop by and get some orange juice?
Sure.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
You're the best.
Okay, good.
Please come back and visit us again. Montauk misses you, baby.
Well, like I say, I got a few more trips and I'm on the Iron Bird. On
Hey,
my
can we
way.
just see your socks for one second
Go
here? Hold on, let's.
There you go.
Can you? This outfit was inspired by your socks.
There you go.
One red and one green. So this is right red, right? What's the saying? Red,
Well,
right, return.
People think that it's for port and starboard, but actually it has nothing to do with it.
You just
Because-
like Christmas.
No. No, when one of my idiot customers is standing there and he stands on my foot and he's facing me, I tell him to get off the right one and get off the left one every time.
Right.
So I tell him to get off the red one and get off the green one. Very simple. It's easy that way. Besides that, I got a pair of these home.
So that's a legend debunked right there, because everyone always thought it was for port and starboard.
Right.
But it's actually get off the red, get off the green.
When I didn't have my shoes on, when I could go barefoot, I painted my big toenail red and green.
I was wondering why I bought these shoes about 2 years ago. I said, I'm never going to wear them, and little did I know it was all to interview you.
Good.
Thank you for your time.
I don't know how you can walk in them, but it's good.
I don't know. You know what? I'm sitting, so it's working for me.
Well, lots of luck when you get up.